everyone, welcome to Bengals. Welcome to the first annual JTRadio audiobook series, The Hunter, the Slayer, the Survivor, and the Master of KF, written by Josh Tomaselli, who is a co-director of mine and also one of the characters in this book. And if you get any ideas if I'm Josh Tomaselli, no, I am Josh Bengals, reading you the book. So, I am looking forward to this book. I've been waiting so long to work on this video, and especially the audiobook. I am trying to throw in some clips. Right now, you're just going to be seeing the different logos, along with the Ranger star on this book. Now, like I said, I did add a few characters to this book. So let's get started on reading the first chapter of the book. And also, before we get started, where we start chapter 1, it takes place after my original books. So whatever happens. If you don't understand, I will make another video explaining that. But we could see some reference to the prequels soon. So let's get started with chapter 1. Chapter 1. I know what you're thinking. What happened to the Cat War Part 2? Well, it turned out that Josh wasn't the one that called it. It did have his name, but by the end of the war with it didn't turn out so well. With his men defeated and the stones were gone, with one stone I'm trying to remember. I wrote this chapter when I was like 12. 12. He fired his. What did it say again? Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I'm trying to add some humor to this. So his gear was just about destroyed, and then a shadow figure showed up. His name was Snake Eyes. Now, Snake Eyes was a assassin from the G.I. Joe franchise. But he had better gear than anyone. So he showed him to a place, and it had an entrance. And it was like a sewer hole. Once in the hole, there were two ways. One led to Catland, and another led to a secret temple. Now, at this time, Josh had worn Mandalorian armor combined with Halo armor. So if you guys are fans of the Halo games and also the Star Wars universe, you probably get it. With 2 pistols and a jetpack, and several gadgets that I didn't know of, so don't go finding him. Trust me. He was a warrior. He was before. And he and Snake, that was his nickname for short. Sure, they went down to the temple. It looked like hell, but worse. You see, it has been through many wars and battles, once against the Jedi and Sith of the Old Republic. As you can notice, I tied that E into the Old Republic. Public. Well, the reason why none were able to tell about and write about the temple, or even take photos, it was because they were all dead after 15 minutes. Shocking, isn't it? Yeah, because the temple had many secrets, even an ancient Sith holocron and weapons. And along with the Jedi, of course. But that's not why he and Snake were here. No. The reason is better. The reason is because the temple had a place where it stored several things. When I mean things, I mean people. They had weapons. Two of them were named Whip Tiger and Jango Fett. If you guys don't remember Jango Fett, he was the one at the beginning of the video, shown at the in the intro. Now I know what you're thinking. Jango Fett had his head removed by Mace Windu. No, he lived. You see, it was a clone of him, and the real Jango Fett was at the temple. And Whip Tiger, aka the Slayer, who had whip/lightsabers. You see, it was the new design for the whip sabers. If you guys don't know what a whip saber is, I recommend you search it up. It's an interesting weapon. So Josh asked them if he was ready. And they said, yes, he's ready. So after getting upgraded, Josh walked down the elevator and went with Jango. And went down. Jango told him that it took 5 years to find it and made stronger armor for him. And when they reached the bottom and the doors opened, Jango said, "Behold, Tai Lung." And that is the end of chapter 1. So I hope you guys were there. Will we find out what will become of our friends? We just found out that Tai Lung is alive from the Kung Fu Panda series. So there has been some slight changes to chapter 2, but we will be listening to chapter 2 next week. Next week's chapter will be chapter 2, or the next episode. I can give you a summary about it. It's about pretty much what happened. Tai Lung is trying to speak to him, and Josh pretty much tells him the story on what happened to Tai Lung, and also, well, what Sabine Wren's role was in chapter. I'm trying not to spoil too much, because there is a lot of things in this book. I am really looking forward to this book. We just finished chapter 1. I know it was a short chapter, but that's what I had in mind at the time. So the rest of them on chapter 2 and beyond, I just wrote recently, about 2 weeks ago. I am now on chapter 7. I'm writing chapter 7 out as we speak. So I think what's going to happen is that I'm probably going to be reading, the next chapter will be next Friday, because I need extra time to work on new videos. I hope you guys enjoy the intro video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So, this is Josh Bengal, and I want to wish you guys good luck, and I think Bengals. I also want to thank the North Ranger students who are willing to be in this book. Now, if I get your name wrong or anything like that, no biggie. Just leave a comment below if I got it wrong. So, this is Josh Bengal, and good night, and Bengals.
Don't engage in them. We do this together.
He wear no shoes, son. He got toes and football. He got monkey finger. He shoot Coca-Cola. He said me.